interesting story that came out regarding Michael Avenatti. Some of you may remember who that is. And it did happen to drop as the Democrats are trying to impeach Trump. No, hey, look over here, shiny thing over here regarding this, but hey, let's jump into it. A federal grand jury on Wednesday charged Michael Avenatti with the extortion and wire fraud in the case where he was charged with attempting to extort millions of dollars from Nike. According to the complaint, Avenatti threatened to hold a press conference and announce misconduct by Nike unless the athlete apparel company hired Avenatti and his co-conspirators to conduct an internal investigation for over $20 million. Yep, creepy lawyers at it again. So the federal grand jury returned a superseding indictment today against Avenatti in the case which he is charged with attempting to extort millions from Nike per court filing. The supersedes drops the conspiracy charge and adds one count of honest service wire fraud. So, criminal complaint against Avenatti says he's devised a scam to extort a company by means of interstate communication by threatening to damage the company's reputation if the company did not agree to make a multi-million-dollar payment to Avenatti and co-conspirator. The further agreed to pay the additional $1.5 million to client of Avenatti's. Avenatti dubbed the something or creepy something lawyer for representing Stormy Daniels has been downward spiral professionally and financially in the past year. Avenatti was no longer represented by Stephanie Clifford, aka Stormy Daniels, but he left her with a hefty $293,000 judgment. Seems like he's a real good bloke. This Democratic leader, or Democratic Party supporter, seems like he's a real bunch, like a real top-notch guy. Seems like he's a real good bloke. Nike case, yep. Def 1 wins. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, good on him. Sucked on. I hope he goes to jail and I hope he rots. He tried to extort millions of dollars from a company who was then going to have to pass that on to their users and to the people that buy their products. Like, he's literally trying to blackmail people. I hope he rots in jail, to be honest. I do find it very, very interesting that this story has broken literally as the Democrats are going on about impeachment. Hey, look over here, we're trying to impeach Trump. Please ignore this guy who's tried to extort $20 million from a company that was linked to the anti-Trump campaign. I don't know how you won either, but anyway. But yeah, I think this is, hey, it's like, hey, we got this impeachment of Trump coming out, and we need something to divert people away from Avenatti. Trump impeachment! Ah! A dirty company using child labor to make their overpriced products. Yeah, I would agree that, that's pretty accurate for Nike. That's the same for every company though, Trip, and I'm not trying to justify it, but your iPhone is built the same way, or your Samsung phone is literally built the same way. If you want to get into that sort of discussion, I would agree with you. I don't think Nike is any better in this situation because they still are using those child slave laborers to go through and make their products. But at the end of the day, that's a different story. That's a different topic. Yeah, I don't think Nike is any better than Avenatti in this. But I do find it interesting that Avenatti, who has led the anti-Trump crusade, is literally in trouble for blackmailing a company. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I think Nike's just as bad as him. Let me guys know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.